Here we go. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Ruth Marquise, your favorite realtor. Welcome to the Ruth and Relationship Show. I am your host, Ruth Marquise, aka your favorite realtor, aka your favorite credit specialist, aka your love negotiator. Your love negotiator. I help men and women relate, get into quality relationships that lead to quality families, that lead to quality legacies. That leave quality communities, that leave quality legacies. Let's build. I help men and women relate to get to quality help men and women relate, get to quality relationships that lead to quality families, that lead to quality communities, that leave quality legacies. Let's build. I want you to say that 4 times in a row. So, today's topic: are women better cheaters than men? Are women better cheaters than men? So we are going to jump into it. Are women better cheaters than men? Are women better cheaters than men? All right. So if you're watching this, if you're on here, say hi. And if you're watching this on a replay, hashtag replay. Okay. Hashtag replay. All right, Facebook. I see you. Hey, Instagram. What's good? What's good? YouTube. We are up and running. All right. One more little thing. Are women, while I'm getting the title on here, my Cash App is $Ruth the Realtor. If you like what you hear, I need you to drop something in there. It doesn't matter the number. I just want you to support the show. All right. Are women better cheaters than men? Episode 126. Here we go. So, we are good. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, girl. That's what I'm talking about. It is a whole production over here trying to get it together. Yeah. All right. So, I wanted to start with my personal experience. Okay. Ruth and Relationship Show started with me taking a journey with you guys to learn more, to find out what I was doing wrong, how I could fix it. I looked at the information, I looked at the stats, I looked at the opinions, and I feel like if we would just do some more accountability work and work on ourselves, that we would be better. We put ourselves in the upper echelon of dating and relationships, and we'll get better results. So a lot of times when you hear a man or this, a man or that, you're at the bottom. You're with the bottom feeders, okay? Because smart men, when they see someone who is feminine, who is fit, who is friendly, that's the rhetoric nowadays. When they see all of that, but that's what they want. So it's not really rhetoric. That's what they want. They said this is what we want, Ruth. Okay, this is what we want. And I said, fine, cool. You give me your requirements when you're ready to buy a house, because I'm your favorite realtor, right? You give me your requirements. I look at the pre-approval. First things first, the pre-approval. Okay, men. First things first. Let's see. What do you qualify for? Okay. If you are still in fast food, sir, get out of here. Right? No knock to the fast food people, because you can rise up, but you 20 years out. Okay. But let's see your qualifications. Okay. That determines what kind of girl you're gonna get. Okay. And men know that, but women have to understand that part too. So when we are talking about getting better and becoming the best version of ourselves, this conversation has to be had, because it's just something that we need to talk about But this should not be your focus. Like, I'm a woman and I'm going to cheat on you better than you can. I sure will. That's the lower vibrations, okay? But let's talk about it. Now, my team asked me what my opinion was, and I gave it to them. They told me what they thought. I told them what I thought, right? And so when I was younger, my personal story, when I was younger and I was like in my teens, I was able to sneak out the house. We did the whole basketball and weave thing. We did all the siblings covering. We had everything, like, I planned it. Maybe that's why I like Money Heist. Maybe that's why I like Money Heist. Maybe I was the professor back in my day, okay? Maybe that's why I like bank heist movies, okay? I just saw Ambulance, right? Maybe that's why, even though Ambulance was the opposite of what I like. I like actually an actual plan. There was no damn plan in that movie. They're lucky I liked it. They knew how to make movies. That's why I liked it. But I was like, where's the plan? I need the plan. Money Heist was so calculated and put together, and I didn't think of that. It was like a soap opera. I thought of every step from I gotta put hair, I gotta put some weave, I gotta put my little basketball in there, I gotta make my body with the pillows, I gotta have everybody keep their story straight. I gotta know what time they come in. Y'all got me thinking about. You got me thinking about yo. I used to be chilling in the car. They would try to leave me like in the suburbs, okay? This was the suburbs, but sometimes when you get to another level, you could be in jail still, okay? I was like, this is worse than the city. I was like, I listened. All I heard was birds chirping, not a soul around. I said, oh hell, I'm in jail. I couldn't go nowhere. Asian kids not allowed to have no friends. They're gonna talk about your little sister and your friend. I'm like, she's sick. So I remember chilling with my little boyfriend in the car, and next thing you know, who drives by? Parents driving by. I remember sitting, neighbors, man. I love y'all white people, but damn, y'all was snitching on me. Why are you here in front of my property? I'm like, come on, it's the public street. So I just remember like dashing, like, oh shoot, my parents here. I would like, you almost would think I was rolling over. Look. Okay, so this is the house. Okay, this is the house. Okay, wait, let me see. Hey, love, how are you? She said, hey, hun. This is the house. Okay, the house is here. Okay, wait, how you gonna do this? Okay, wait, hold on. Let's see. What we got around? Okay, this is shaped like a house. Okay, so this is the house. Okay, this is the driveway is on this side. Okay, let's say the driveway is right here, and I'm over here, and they passed me with their little car. So they passed me at this point. So if they're in the driveway right here, how am I gonna get over there? I ducked so low, and I was like, I ran up them steps. I started to be, and nobody snitched. Hey, Tasha. Oh my gosh. So don't tell me about cheating. Women better cheating. What? What? Are women better at cheating? I'm gonna let y'all answer the question. She said, yep, hearts. Are women better at cheating? I had another time. This is the first time. Listen, they was talking about cousins. You only have cousins as a friend. It was my cousin that made me sneak out the house in the first place. Yo, I think we could do it. She remember the down coats we used to wear? So with the down coats, she threw the down coat on. Well, I threw the down coat on the ground. She jumped off the roof. We had a little roof, right? I told you I was in the suburbs. So my room had a little. I was born in what? North Philly, raised in West Philly, and then I went to the suburbs at 14. So there you go. Every 7 years, it seems like it was moving. Like the Jeffersons. Shout out to my Haitian immigrants that keep moving up. I love that. So why we was talking about what? We was talking about so she jumps and she jumps off the roof and she hurts her hand. But now I'm like, it's an emergency. His car got stolen. So She jumped off the roof, but she scratched her hand. I was like, yo, she down there. I gotta jump down. This is her dumb idea. It's our dumb idea, right? That became an asset later, right? You didn't have to sneak down the steps because you could just jump off the roof. So what do? I threw my down coat down and I jumped on the down coat and I ain't scratched myself. So she complained the whole night. Ain't nobody asked you, sis. You wanted to come up with the plan, so you got to pay the price. So I think we walked. We walked all the way over there. What's I going to do? We walked over there, and I still didn't get caught for that. I didn't admit to it years later. Nothing. These are my confessions. That's it. They could never prove it. Then I mastered creaking up. Have you ever had to master sneaking up creaky steps? Creak, creak, creak. It's not leaving the house that's hard. It's coming back in the front door and creeping up the front steps. Like it's all coming back to me now. I used to grease the doors. Talk about women ain't better cheaters. Are you kidding me? I used to grease the hinges on the door. I don't think you understand. Oh, don't go there, Ruth. My brother, because they was determined. This is why you can't be in a power struggle in relationships or with your family. Hey, Todd, my brother he was a young boy. He's like, it's always somebody else's idea though. There's like, I think I could get in there. He used to climb from one window to the next window so he could unlock the door. I had kids sneaking in. We was doing everything we could. Like I was living real life jailbreak. Real life jailbreak. That's how it was. I was like, y'all gonna leave me up in this. That's what I'm So cheating never seemed worth it to me because I had already been through that phase. I used to sneak out so much that we both looked at each other and was like, look, this is really not that safe. We came to the same conclusion. Let me just stop. There's no thrill in it no more, okay? Listen, I don't need to sneak out anymore. So when you're talking about are women better cheaters than men? Yes. We think of everything. But here's the problem. The problem is if you're a man and you're trying to, keep it like you have this lifestyle of dibbling and dabbling. It's a lifestyle. You're always on edge. You never can tell the truth. Yeah, I became a liar. And I was like, yo, you know how you lie so much you give yourself a headache? It was getting annoying. But when you're able to be in a relationship with somebody and tell the truth, it feels like freedom. So why would I continue to do that? So as a woman, I didn't have to cheat. And I was not one of those women digging through your phone and all of that stuff. I wasn't a woman that was digging through your phone because I stuck to the Bible verse. What's in the dark will come to the light, right? Because I sure listen, I sure had a lot of stuff in the dark when I was younger, okay? And it always came to the light. So I was like, nah, I'm not playing that game. All right, I'm not playing that game. So now when it comes to women cheating, I wanna talk about it because one girl was, she was given the game, and what happened is women start coming for her because she was being honest about how women can be. The reason why women don't get caught is because you have the halo effect, right? They think that you're innocent. They think that you would never do such a thing. But when you get to know yourself a little bit longer, you'll be like, listen, I'm capable of anything. Don't push me. Don't push us because I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. Why you wanted to look? You know how you had a song in your head from back in the day, and you hear all the music. All right. So I'm gonna talk about what happened with the team. So for me, it was never I gotta cover my track situation. It was at this point, I'm a be sloppy. If I do some dirt, I'm a be sloppy because one thing that women will tell you is if we get caught, it's because we want to get caught. Okay. Listen, after I find out all types of stuff, I ain't even gonna care. I'm just like, nigga, you doing this, so what? What? Please. I was just over it at that point. So, all right. So, no, wait. I'll say that. Sorry. I'm gonna put that in the book. All right. So, let's go to these messages. Hold on. After these messages, we'll be right back. Boom. All right. Let me go to this video real quick. Hold on, y'all. It's that simple. That we always have the details planned out and worked out. If we actually um get caught, it's because we didn't care. We didn't care because you can't always be around. And then they women don't admit nothing. I'm like, you're not gonna tell her. The girls I caught cheating, they was like, you're not gonna touch it. I'm gonna take it to my grave. I said, nigga, you gonna take it to your grave, son? Sure is. I was like, oh, that's rough. All right, let's see what's going on with this. Let me share this video.
What's up, YouTube? Poor Man Podcast back with another video. Give me the HBO special. That's help brother out special. Hit the like and the subscribe button for more content. Let's get right to the video. Shit that females are going to hate me for saying, but I'm gonna say it anyway. The same way that men go through their kind of hoe phase, like their cheating phase, where they just don't know how to be faithful. Like, y'all know what I'm talking about. That, like, that little phase that they go through normally when they're young, but some of y'all old motherfuckers go through too. I don't know. We have that phase too, but ours is so much worse. We know because we're going through our phase secretly. You can go through a whole relationship with a woman thinking that she never, ever cheated on you, and the whole time she was. Because when we do it, we put more effort into hiding it. You'll never find out unless we want you to. If you find out that a woman's cheating, she wanted you to know. That's why I can't stand behind the whole men ain't shit thing.
So she says, if you okay, I didn't let y'all see it. Sorry. This is what she looks like. She basically was saying if a woman gets caught cheating, she wanted to get caught cheating because, like I said, we have this ability to think of all of like we you know how you watching movies, you like, I'll be making a great bank robber because I'm telling you, we think of every detail. A lot of times guys get caught because they got one little hair in the sink, and it's like, whose hair is this? And this is blonde. And I wouldn't even wear blonde in my hairstyle. Like, so you already know what time it is, right? So we can catch you faster and we cannot get caught as women. With men, men have a pattern. If you're with somebody for a good period of time, they have a pattern. If that switches, you're going to know. So it's no real point in cheating when she's going to find out. And let me go into what how really, like, I really don't, it's not my thing. Like, I'd rather leave than cheat. But when you think about it, you two people have decided to be together, and then one person dips out, meaning they're gonna dip out and they're gonna come back. I feel like at that point you're being greedy because if you would have told the girl what it was, she could have just said, well, I'm gonna stay or I'm gonna go. If you feeling some type of way, if you want to be with somebody else, but instead you want to be with this girl and that girl at the same time, that's where it gets kind of messed up. And you have to be like the I don't know, like girls, like you know how you never just be like that's not their mindset. So it's kind of hard to put myself in that position because if you did it once, you spend so much time covering up the fact that you did it once. So for you to do it all the time with different people at different times, I mean, you got to delete text messages. You got to put a pin on your phone all the time. Like you have to have a airtight alibi. It's a lot to do all of that. I'd rather be like, look, we're just not a thing. Like we do what we do, and then I do what I do. That's that. But the thing about it is like, women, like if they're seeing multiple people, they might tell you, but men are not gonna say anything. They're not gonna say it's assumed. Okay, I tell women, please assume. If you don't assume that until y'all in a committed relationship, y'all don't have no type of agreement that he's seeing other people, that's when you get your feelings hurt. That's when you get mad. I've always heard women get mad because, oh, he tried to talk to me, but he was with her. Like, yeah, he's always gonna be with her. He's always gonna be with a her. It's always another her, sis. Because he's still deciding who he want to be with. Because they're actually vetting the girl they want to be with. Don't be mad because you didn't vet the guy that you want to be with, and he did. So now he's going official with that girl. He might have been seeing her, seeing you, and then boom. Next thing you know, they on Facebook, boot up, and you like, I can't believe he was trying to talk to me. But that's how it goes.
You'll never find out unless we want you to. If you find out that a woman's cheating, she wanted you to know. That's why I can't stand behind the whole men ain't shit thing. Because men and women go through that ain't shit things. She's absolutely right. This is actually the first time in American history where women from the age of 15 to 24 are more sexually active than men from the age of 15 to 24.
When you think about it, if y'all think about the statistics, okay? If you think about the younger guys not getting play, I heard of the younger guys saying that the older guy, the younger guys is complaining and saying the guys 40 and up was taking all the women. But if you think about it, the women are not, they're not looking for the guy that is that's just getting started, that's struggling, that's a good time. Like they're not thinking about that guy. If they're thinking about settling down, they're looking for somebody more established. So yeah, I believe that stat because the guys that are younger, they're trying to figure out why the girls they're not getting as many girls as the older guys or the guys that have more money. So yeah, that makes perfect sense.
When it comes to
Even though in our mind they're constantly getting it, they constantly get it, but in reality, when we think about it, women have more options than men when they are younger. They have way more options. They don't have to go look for it. It finds them, and so they have sex is available to them anytime they want it. Men, it's not like that. They want it, but it's not available because they have to go through all these steps just to get it, and most of the time they get the money to do it.
I don't necessarily think that women are better at it. I just think they have a halo effect, which gives them the assumption of innocence. It's the same thing you see in the court system. Is the reason why women get 66% less time for the same crime. Most men don't even look for women to cheat because they assume that they're not capable of it. If you're a man that's been with a woman for a while and you pay attention to detail, you can tell when a woman's cheating. Shit.
Yeah. On the other end, I think men. I think okay, if you put a man and a woman in the same room and say, okay, y'all both are cheaters, right? Who's doing it better? Then a woman that cheats is fine with it will be better. But if you put a woman who is not into cheating in a room with that same girl or guy, then guess what? She's not going to be that good at it. She's not going to be as good as the guy that is willing to do it. She has no experience doing it. She's not interested in cheating. So the guy that is actually this is his lifestyle is going to be better. So yes, with the halo effect is like the reason why that girl didn't get caught is because nobody thought she was doing it. They couldn't find her. It's almost like she was a fugitive. If it was a guy, they would have stopped everybody. But the ladies, they let them go. That's the one thing I like about being a woman. Oh, you see the cops and you got kids in the back, you good, sis. You straight. And now don't let me take you know knock on wood, but listen. But if you a guy, you might be in trouble. I'm just saying. You might be. So that's just saying that women are innocent until proven guilty. Men are guilty until proven innocent. That's kind of how it goes. I know y'all don't like anybody saying anything nice about men, but I'm just fair. I don't know what to tell you.
That females are going to hate me for saying, but I'm going to say it. Part 2. So the reason why we friend zone you is because We are 9 times out of 10 not physically attracted to you.
Facts. She said the reason why we friend zone you is because 9 times out of 10 we're not physically attracted to you. Sorry, I gotta plug my laptop. All right, as soon as I go live, everything wants to go crazy. Not attracted because the guy she's attracted to, she's making herself available for him. It's that simple. Or if it's not looks, then she might have like a standard on money. But most of the times, like,
we know that we can get pretty much whatever we want out of you. And because you are in that phase with us where you're trying to impress us because you actually like us, you'll do pretty much whatever to try to impress us. And we take full advantage. We know we can call you for anything, and you will say yes because you're hoping that the friendship leads to something more. I promise you, though, it's not. If she wanted to be in a relationship with you, if she actually liked you, that would have been done. All the shit that you do for her, that would have been done.
But that just goes back to good guys finish last. Because here you are. She's gonna go into it. But at the same time, it depends on the woman's mindset because I guess she might be used to you being nice to her or whatever. But as time goes on, and she when she deals with enough a-holes, she's going to appreciate the nicer guy. And then that's when the guy's like, oh, now you want me. Don't be salty, y'all. This is how it goes.
If she really wanted to be with you.
But wait, let me say something about this. For all the guys that salty and say, oh, she wanted the bad boy. First of all, everybody don't pick the bad boy. I personally did not pick the bad boy, right? But things don't work out, and that's real life. So then they say, oh, now she wants the good guy. Now she wants the good guy to come save and rescue her. But at the same time, we also, mature women, understand that men can go through their whole phase, can sleep with anything moving. They want to experience this kind of girl, that kind of girl. They got a whole list of everything. Come on, I'm on to you. Okay? Women don't have a list of all the kind of guys they want to sleep with. They have a type. They want to sleep with that one. I want a redhead. I want this one. I want that one. No, we don't have that list. Okay? If a woman has that list, then they're in their masculine. But men are good for that list. Okay? Y'all go ahead and y'all sleep with whoever y'all want, especially in college. And after that, we're supposed to be, oh, okay, act like that never happened. So don't be mad if she goes and have her experience with a-holes and then she's ready for a mature relationship. Don't think that just because she's a young girl, so just because she's saying it now doesn't mean that that's how it is forever. That's just women in their phase, right? So there you go. Hey, C-Fuzz, how are you?
And I am well aware that what I'm saying does not apply to all women. But really what it is women have figured out that biologically and evolutionarily speaking, they're irresistible to men. So they can do whatever they want as long as there's some guy, usually a simp, that's going to save them from the consequences. It's funny because women are literally building an ideal man using multiple men and just putting them together.
I think it's so funny when guys talk like this because I'm all for women and accountability, but you have to realize that men do this all the time. Y'all just salty. Y'all just salty because women are on to you and they want to do the same thing. You don't believe me? Let's go to the DMs. It go down in the DMs. It go down. All right, where we at? Facebook. We had a little chat, and I'm gonna prove it to you. Cause women are trying to prove that they can do things better than y'all. Okay, that's what they trying to do. Let me see. Let this play for a little bit.
Like the guy that's in the friend zone, he's there for manual labor and emotional support. So he's over there fixing dressers just so she can say, I'm an independent woman, I don't need a man. And he's over there being a shoulder to cry on. When as soon as she's done crying, the guy that she's complaining to you about, oh, he's going to have his nuts hanging out later. But in all honesty, if you content with that position and that's where you want to be, that's where you're going to stay. It's a
Hold on. So he just said that men I mean, women have this guy for that, that guy for that. That's the same game. Women are taking the play. They're taking the page out of the man's playbook. And what I was trying to tell the women is that's a game that you don't want to play because all you're doing is hurting yourself. All you're doing is hurting yourself. So it's not, it's like almost like, okay, you're not a killer, but you are competing with serial killers. They do this for sport. You did it because you had to. Your life was on the line. They do this for sport. You are not the same. You are not the same. You forcing it. So he says, yes, they are. She said they get away. They get oh, are women better cheaters? One viewer says, yes, we are. They get away with us caring about their feelings. They get away with us caring about their feelings. So basically, she's saying that men use women because they know what is the term? They got her in the back pocket, right? They know we're emotional. Hey, Jahi, if I'm not saying it right, tell me. Jahi, he says, hello, always good discussions. Thank you so much. What do you think? You think that women are better cheaters? So, so men know how that we are emotional and they can use that against us. And so when women find out that you're cheating on her, she's like, you know how I feel about you. Why would you act this way? So that's where the revenge come in. Hey, YouTube, how are you? Please hit the like button. That will do so much for this video. I appreciate it. So yeah, women they start getting mad and they just like, well, I was watching the live and they were saying how men are reactionary. In the moment they'll break your phone or whatever, or they'll punch a hole in the wall when they get upset. But all the men seem very like nonchalant about this. Oh yeah, we'll do that. And women are like, and then they try to say that women are premeditated. First of all, bad behavior, like what they say, two wrongs don't make a right. Hey Lalu, how are you? Two wrongs don't make a right. So how you mean to tell me? So women are like, let me this is thing that guys do. Y'all can't fool me. Guys will be like, I did the wrong thing, but it's not the same thing. You did it worse. And I just be like, is this brainwashing? I am doing greater than yesterday. Thank you. God bless you. Yes, thank you. God bless you too. Is this brainwash? Like, did he literally just say, I can do whatever I want? Well, you can't, you're a woman. Women are going to always be defensive against that kind of argument. Come on, you know better. But they were trying to say women are premeditated. They'll go and they'll pick your favorites Nikes and burn them, and your favorite, like, and go after your car. I was like, that's true, but two wrongs don't make it right. Okay. And then then they were saying how if a man was breaking your, like, did something like in the moment, he'll do it, but he's not premeditating it. Like, either way, it's not right. But one thing I will say is if you put your hands through a wall, um, people say like the cops could get called on you. And I liked how the older guy was telling them, and I know I'm a little off track, but the older guy was telling him like you will get a domestic violence charge if you put your hand in the wall. So you have to be able to regulate yourself. I understand why. I'm on both sides. I understand as a guy, if I am just being a man and I act out and I didn't hit nobody, why are you calling the cops on me? I never looked at it that way. But as a woman, if women think that you raising your voice is an act of violence, this has been proven. We think that you raising your voice is an act of violence, like that we're in trouble. Like there's some real fear there, right? If a man screaming at the top of his lungs is a dangerous man to us. So they're linking, if you put a hole in the wall or you break my property, then this is about to get crazy. Meanwhile, the woman's out here committed, what is it, arson? Is it larceny? Burning up cars Did y'all see the meme when she put all the gasoline in the car, all his clothes, she blew it up, but the person edited to make her fly. Y'all didn't see that one? Oh my gosh, it was too funny. I was like, did she really fly in the sky like that? So it's crazy. So women, like I said before, when I was younger, I was a master at being. I could be sneaky. It was nothing. But as I got older, it was not appealing to me. It really wasn't. Lalu says, life for me is not about written scripts or lies. I like to live it, fails it, and correct it. Thank you for that. So, what do you guys think? Women are better cheaters than men? Okay. Jahi says, yes, women are better because they have so many more opportunities. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I was telling them, and I was in the middle of reading y'all the conversation. I was telling them, the team, like, listen, like, it's so much harder to be faithful when you get attention than it is to be like the sneaking around and cheating part is not the hard part. It's harder when you are faithful and you are tempted. You know, you have to be tempted first. So just like Jahi says, there's so many more opportunities. It's always a thing. You got to be on your P's and Q's. You got to be really in love. Like, you can't see nobody else. Like, that is the best part of it. And when you're really about somebody, being about somebody. But nowadays, if you put yourself in that cheater category, if you have told yourself, it's two ways to look at it. If you told yourself, you know what, I'm not a cheater, right? And then you get really, really tempted and your situation is bad, you fooling yourself to not think of yourself in that negative light. All right. I'm going to say it again. If you told yourself that you are not a cheater, but the situation renders itself for it to make sense for you to cheat because that person is either doing you wrong, not treating you right, and they're seeing somebody, then you are going to underestimate your level of discipline to not cheat because you are cheating only you're basing your actions on somebody else's actions, right? When you're basing your actions on somebody else's actions, they in control. So for you to think, oh, I'm innocent, I'm an angel, and then next thing you know, the dude is not treating you right, and this other some guy looking your ear, you're gonna be like, what happened? I didn't notice, I didn't see this coming. You're gonna put yourself in a bad position. But if you know that you're capable of that, if you know who you are, if you're self-aware, you can save yourself by saying, you know what? I am capable of something. So let me stay away from the situation and then it'll be easier for you not to cheat. But if you think you're an angel, you believe in all the lies, like I said, women are proven innocent until proven guilty, you're going to fall into that trap. Life will teach you something. And now he said, so women are better because they have so many more opportunities. So it's constantly a thing. See, a man that is a cheater, he has to have that on his mind. Like, and he's constantly looking at women. Yeah, the Bible says if you think, like, basically you think of a woman, like, you already cheated in your mind. So therefore, if you're staring at her, you already imagining stuff with her. Now, if the door is much more easily open for you to act on it. So you could just say no and it's done with. But a woman is like receiving all of this attention and uh, she has to turn this guy down and that guy down and it gets crazy. Lalu says, be faithful in small things. I am a debtor to mercy alone. Life is too short to be playing stupid games. Like, I never know when you're gonna say poetry or something I could use. Yes. So, all right. So he says women have way more opportunities. Yes, women have to face it a lot. Okay. Um, but a man has to actually go out there and cheat. So what women can say is like, oh, men like to say, oh, emotional cheating is way worse because physical, we are not in love. That was just a transaction. I'm like, stop it. This is where the gaslighting begins for me. Stop it. Okay. Cheating is cheating, and that's that. It's not so much worse. She says, I am staying single forever. Hey, Simone. Oh, no, love. Don't stay single. They are And okay, stay here, Simone. Stay here. I'm gonna go ahead and break this down. Let me tell you what I told the team. But let me get the Jahi real quick. Once a woman, hey Larissa, how are you? Once a woman know a man love her more than she love him, she can destroy a man. This what I'm trying to say to y'all. Y'all be saying the same thing in different shoes. Women just said because he knows that I love him, he knows that he can hurt me and he can cheat on me. He has the power. Men say the same thing. Once a woman know a man love her more than she love him, she can destroy a man. And he says you're saying it right. Well, I appreciate that. So yeah, Jahi, women say the same thing. It's like it's because you know you got me in your back pocket. That's why you want to go cheat. But guys, I'm trying to tell y'all, that's a low level thinking guy. There's some guys that's not that. Like you have to carry yourself as a lady. You have to carry yourself as feminine. Once they see that you are the prize, once they see that, well, y'all both could be the prize, but once they see like if I cheat on her, I lose her. If you have standards, like now, if you let him cheat on you, that's on you. But if you make it clear as day, listen, like you can do this is the thing with me, like you can do that, but you can't get this. So think about think about it. And if you that girl, then and he choose he can do whatever he want to do. That's no problem. That's it. Oh, that's what we're doing. We're cheating. Let me grab my stuff and let me go. You already know because exiting his life would be the worst punishment. I'm about to tell y'all what I said. I'm about to tell y'all. I'm about to tell y'all. He says, "Don't waste your time in anger, regrets, worry, grudges. Life is too short to be unhappy." This is Lalu. Grudges are for those who insist that they are owed something. Forgiveness, however, is for those who are. Yeah, Simone, don't say it. You once you meet the right person, you're gonna change your tune, Simone. All right, let me tell you, let me tell you, let me tell you, let me tell you, let me tell you. Let me tell you. All right, so she said, yes, we are. All right. Men will keep you under their wing. Okay. No, she said we would leave a man before leading them on. Okay. So when some women, it's different types of women. I told you, all women are not cheaters. There's different types of women. Men will keep you under their wing because they know we're a better pick. However, they want options. Let me tell you something. If you if you feel like you got options and you want to exercise your options, just exercise your feet. You are wasting my damn time. Exercise your feet and move on, sir. Because obviously, if they feel like you're the better pick, they're gonna sit their butt right at home. They can know that you're the better pick, but because they want to play, you should not even entertain that. You should not even no. That's why I said they in their whole phase, let them be in their whole phase. But you also gonna be in your no phase with me. Well, women want options too. So what I don't want to do is say, well, I want options. No, well, when you're dating, you have to choose the right person. I'm not gonna do things that are every move. Let me tell you something. Every move that I make is not dependent on a man. Every move that I make, yo, do you see? Oh my gosh, do y'all see this thinking? Think about it. Well, fine, you cheated on me, I'm gonna cheat on you. Watch. That man is leading you to be a cheater. Can he really lead you? You can't lead yourself to not cheat. I'm not gonna follow you down no ditch. I have my whole life to live. And I was telling the girl, one girl was saying like, well, yeah, he was doing X, Y, and Z, and I cheated on him with his cousin. And then what happened was I'm the one that looked like I was the hoe. Exactly. And now they're buddy buddy. You can't win this game, ladies. We can't. You are trying to commit, trying to kill with serial killers, man. This is what they do. Low level guys, okay? Low level. He says, grudges are for those, Lalu says, grudges are for those who insist they are owed something. Forgiveness. You okay, I'm owed forgiveness. Okay. Oh no, no. I'm owed something. Okay, I'm holding a grudge because I'm owed something. No, I owe my time. I hear what you're saying, but why am I gonna hold a grudge and then take it out on you, revenge, but I'm losing time and I'm losing myself. That one act of that woman cheating could carry her down a rabbit hole of cheating. That one act of cheating can carry her down a rabbit hole of just being promiscuous, I should say. That's not good for you. Remember, when you have your little moments, and I was young, men are the most judgmental, hypocritical people you will ever meet in your life. We were just talking about this. And a young dude yesterday, too. 24. He said, I don't mind, basically, with the girls that's undressing themselves on the internet. I don't mind looking at a girl. But my girl can't act, look, dress that way. And this is how they coming out the womb, sis. So you thinking, well, you were a hoe. Why can't I be a hoe? Equal rights. You see how you lose that game? Now you got a body count, sis. That don't go away. You can't erase it. Well, it's not fair. He cheated on me, so I cheated on him. And then I slept with Bobby, and then I slept with Kevin, and then I slept with Brandon. I mean, I was brokenhearted. So you added 4 to 1. Okay. Think about it. He says, I do not carry a grudge for a bad one. I know that's right. Every time when if you talk to a guy friend, and you was like, yo, he's cheating on me, I'm about to cheat on him too. They're gonna be like, don't do it, sis. This is what they talk about. Don't do it, sis. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Don't do it. Don't belittle yourself. You're allowing this person to continue to drag your name in the mud because now you did it. You could have always said you could have broke up with that person and been the angel for real, right? You broke up with the person, and now I'm gonna read to see. I'm gonna read to see. Don't worry. Let me read this. All right. She says, men will keep you under their wing because they know you're a better pick. However, they want options. There's something that he doesn't like because either he's not ready or there's something that he doesn't like. They hurt us time and time again, and now women give them a taste of their own medicine just better. All right. Giving them a taste of his own medicine. So I'm not going to jail because I'm trying to compete with a serial killer. This is what they do. When they're in their whole phase, Jordan Peterson said this best, okay? And it opened my eyes. Every man has the ability to kill somebody with their bare hands. Okay? Women are not built that way. We're not. Are we? Do you ever think like if he make me so mad, I'm gonna choke him out. I'm gonna choke him out. I'm gonna choke him out. No. Even a good man has that shadow side to him. So when you're like judging that dude for cheating, that was his phase. That was part of him. Then there's a better part where he begins to evolve and say, you know what, that's not worth it. Now let me look at the consequences. I done cheated on this girl, and now I really want to be with her, and I can't get back with her because I can't take back what I did. They gotta learn that. They gotta take that. They gotta taste the blood in their mouth. You're not here to teach. That's gonna when you say we can't move forward or we can't move ahead or you done with them, that's the consequence. They got to deal with losing a good woman. Men do not look like losing a good woman, but I don't want to speak for y'all men. Y'all tell me, do y'all like losing a good woman? I don't know, because it don't sound like it to me. She said yes, men are scared with independent women. LOL, that's a fact. They don't care. Child, when we go sleep around, all they do is all they do all they do. I'm reading the messages. I said, y'all better watch yesterday's show. But only if you in a long-term relationship or marriage, because they was talking all this independent woman stuff, and I'm like, I don't know. If you don't make a man feel like you need him, he ain't really gonna stick around. And she said it. She said she don't need me. What am I here for? Right. So being independent makes them feel insecure. They feel like we don't need them, and we don't, and they feel like we need them. So if you're busy trying to prove to a man I don't need you, to the wrong man, they probably will cheat on you. So when she says, "Are we not better cheaters?" I says, "Cheating is child's play to us. Being faithful is harder, especially when you get a lot of attention." She said exactly what I said. Women rather leave a man than to cheat. I said, "Let them be the low life and find you on a richer man's arm." Now that's the real payback. Haunts them for life. Oh my gosh. Like every time I get into something, they're like, he got money, don't he, Ruth? He got money. I'm like, if y'all don't leave me alone, that's all I care about. Does he have more money than me? Are you kidding? That's it. So she said, whoop, that's what I'm talking about. I said, when you cheat, they tell their friends, I told you she was a hoe. She was like, LMAO. Oh my God. That's it. So our younger women need to hear from the older women that, all of this. So listen, the song that's playing in my head is, if you're independent, I congratulate you. If you pimp them, I congratulate you. Do them boys like they used to do you. If you pimp them, I congratulate you. All my independent women, throw them hands up at me. And y'all don't remember that song? I thought about it. This is when me and Beyonce part ways. I'm not mad about being independent, baby. I am not mad about that. Thank you for that. But then I was thinking, if I pimp them, I said, but I don't have it in my heart. I said, but this is the thing. Everything is a fad. I picked, this had to be God. Everything's a fad, y'all. Everything's a fad. It comes and it goes. Remember color contacts was a fad. Do you see color contacts in my eyes? No. Back in the day, I had blue eyes. I had green eyes. I had hazel eyes. Honey, I was giving them looks. Yes. I had what? One time I had green eyes and red hair. Oh, I loved it. Okay. I was graduating high school with fire red hair. Okay. Colored hair, siren colored hair. But guess what? It was a phase. It's coming back, but like in pieces. The style always comes back, but in pieces. Right? I'm about to get to your comment, Lalu. It was a phase. So I thought to myself, Beyonce, I hear you. Kelly, I hear you. Whoever else was in the group, I hear you. I don't know if Michelle was there at the time, but I can't do them boys like they used to do because it's something called body count. Why would I do that? I was like, yeah, I'm about to do the boys like they did me. What they do again? Oh, y'all training me to be a hoe. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. They go, that's all they do. There's no such thing as calling a man a hoe, right? We can say it, but it's like, oh, he the man. They get away with it. It's a double standard. And you have to understand what game you're playing. Because, like I said, one day when you want to be in a faithful, committed relationship, you're going to have to pull out your resume. Have you ever cheated? Well, it was this one time. but he cheated on me first, and Beyonce told me to be an independent woman. Okay. So, all right, no matter how much feelings or emotions you have or how much hurt you may have, life has to go on. Life doesn't stop for anybody. So if you don't process that and understand that you are stuck in whatever time period you will got hurt for forever. I appreciate that comment because the biggest mistake that young women make is not moving on to bigger and better things, to be stuck in who hurt you, to be stuck in I'm gonna get them back, To be stuck in, oh, my ex is booed up and then I want to be booed up too. No. Get completely healed so you don't keep picking. Because once you have one bad relationship, it seems like the next one bad and the next one bad and the next one bad. Your picker is broken. Your picker is wrong because you're picking these fools. You picked them based off of how you were brought up, based on what you've been through, and now you're still constantly paying the price. And you know who's really going to pay the price? When your kids is like, Mommy, why can't I stay with you and Daddy at the same house? That's when you learn. It's way later that you realize what you have done. So you have to move on. You have to get over. You don't allow a man cheating on you to destroy your life. Listen, this is the same woman. When I realized, I was like, oh shoot. Because I was like, God, let me tell you something. One thing I'm not gonna do, I'm not going through nobody's phone. I'm not gonna look for nothing. You're gonna have to bring it to me. If it's happening, you have to bring it to me because I'm not looking. Okay, I'm not looking. And it came to me multiple times, the evidence, the proof to my doorstep. People's dropping off letters. Okay. I was like, okay, it's here now. It's here now. Now we got to deal with it. I didn't want to believe. And then I was like, eventually I had to deal with it. But it wasn't like, and then I started on that path. I'm gonna get back, I get back. And then when I realized this is not who I am, I got off that road. I said, I'd rather walk away. I'd rather walk away. And that's what I did. People hate, Lalu says, people hate to see you happy because they're miserable. That's a they problem and not a you problem. Keep putting in the work, living your life and winning. Thank you. Thank you. The less poetry, the more clear I understand you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Because I was understanding everything. Right? That was the conversation. She said, wow, what a topic. I know that's right. So the whole point is women can be better cheaters, but is it worth it? It's probably one of the worst things you can do is compete with the man. Right? That's the worst. I learned the hard way. Is the worst thing I could do is compete with a man. Now, don't get me wrong. I will annihilate a man in real estate. They look, but she could be pretty and she could, pretty don't sell homes, number one. But at the same time, it's like if I try to compete with them, I may lose out on my children growing up. If I try to compete with men, then I hurting my back, messing up my feet, losing my no. I want to be calm and free, carefree. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this right, my way. But men are like, here, give it to me. Woman, you cannot win that battle. If you want to be independent for the next 40 years, you lose. Because you didn't have to be. Now, I'm not saying you can't have a job. I'm not saying you can't take care of yourself. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is she said, I'd rather be single forever. No, you don't. You have a get out of jail free card. It's called a man helping you. It's called y'all being teamwork. It's called y'all putting your finances together. Once y'all put your finances together, and he, like I said, what he said, men are leaders because they got broad shoulders. He taking on the stress. You get to not stress. This is a game we are losing. That's why I said the independent thing is almost like the cheating thing, because it's like you're trying to prove to him, I don't need you, I don't need you, I don't need you. And all you're doing is pushing him away. Lalu says, time doesn't heal anything. It only teaches us how to live with pain. Absolutely. You have to heal. You have to put the work in. You have to put the forgiveness in. You got to write the letters. You got to talk to, even if it's just in your journal, you have to learn how to forgive, let go, and move on. You do. If you don't, then you're going to be stuck. Let's go back to the video. But that's what I want to share. I want to share with like the young girls, like, we got to let y'all know, like, listen, I know they told us we got to get our job, we got to get our career. Like, even when it comes to real estate is a hustle, y'all. We have to do it again and again. When we close, they always say if you close, you got nothing in your pipeline, then you are unemployed. What woman? What woman? Who? What woman? We do it because we want to do it and because we're doing it well, but not because we're trying to eat food. We don't want to do it like because we're desperate for money. What woman want to hustle? What woman want to hustle? Let your man hustle. Got to start all over every single month. But we do it because we love it. We do it because we like to help people. But if you be like, girl, if you don't do this, then you ain't gonna be able to pay your light bill. The girls be like, I'm out. I gotta go. That's with the feminine women. We're not putting up with that. No, 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 no. Somebody with big broad shoulders that's trying to do this for me. Can you do this for me, honey, please? Honey. I want to do that. But I love being y'all. You're very realtor. I'm just being real. I am being real. The way I do it is like I don't like hustle to get leads. Like I let them come to me. That's my laid back approach. I attract my buyers. I attract my sellers. They call me off the videos. Why y'all think I do videos for my health? Are you kidding me? One time I did a video. It was $10,000. I was like, oh snap, right? If I do you think I would be digging ditches for $10,000 though? I wouldn't do it for a million. Oh no, well, I don't mind putting some boots on and getting some mud on me. But if I had to do that for a whole year, no, I couldn't do it. No. Ladies, we gotta get smart. You know, I think this is it. What people always say you gotta work hard, but no, the truth is you have to work hard. Thank you for the hearts. I see them. You have to work harder and you have to work smarter at the same time. You have to work harder and you have to work smarter at the same time. Working smarter for women is becoming more in touch with your feminine side. Working smarter for women is becoming more feminine, becoming more in touch with your feminine side. Because there's a man that is waiting for your feminine energy that does not mind. He don't want you to change your own tire. He don't want you to go and build the garage. Like he doesn't want you to do those things. He said, real life you mentor says, and be consistent. And be consistent. Let this be who you are. Somebody asked me, do you just tell men what they want to hear, or do you really believe it? And I was like, I believe it. I can't, the nonsense, I can't tolerate it. It gets me upset. Thank you, Shandy, for sharing the video. Please hit the share button. I can't like I people want me so bad to like say like women we are perfect, we are beautiful, we are amazing. Of course we're beautiful, but of course we're amazing, but we got a lot of work to do because they stole our femininity from us and now we got to grab it back. No, I want to be cute. I don't want to dig ditches. You want to dig ditches? Y'all don't want to dig ditches. Why? Because y'all are teachers, you are health workers, y'all not in the diamond mines, y'all are choosing more feminine careers. Y'all are social workers. You did everything to help other people and not lift the finger. Wait, modern women right here. This is a wait, not a pen? Really? I always have a pen. We just want to lift a pen. I want to lift the pen and I want to lift the phone. And that's that. A pen, a phone, type my little emails, make things happen like that. I show up to the cute house and we'll show up to settlement. That's it. That's my job. Talking to y'all and getting and building relationships with people. That's my job. She said, LOL. I don't want to dig no ditches. He says, hope your day is a winner. I'm not competing, just reading the news. I know that's right. Hey, thanks, Lalu. Yes. We don't want to sweat. We sweat at the gym. I can't press my hair every day. I can't go to work and sweat my hair out. I said, I want to look pretty and I just want to look pretty and sell houses. And with no stress. One thing about real estate is it's very stressful, ladies. You better get your emotions in check. Do not play. Real estate will stress you out. You have to manage your emotions you have to master your damn emotions to be in real estate. Because one day you be like, oh snap, we better have a settlement. Next thing you're like, oh, Philip Ward, why? I never forget when I went to this I'm getting back to cheating in a minute. I went to this like little gathering for realtors, and the girl, I was like, girl, can you believe I just met her? I was like, I got 3 delayed transactions. None of them closing on time. She said, well, I have 4 dead deals. I said, you win. I almost cussed. You win, girl. 4 dead deals? 4? Oh my gosh. We are like, if we get started, we got to finish. We ain't got no 4 dead deals. So anyway, So yeah, don't break your neck trying to be independent, ladies. Like it's okay. Be interdependent. Hey L, thank you, love. I appreciate the share. L says right. Oh, I'm sorry, L. I ain't know. She says some women want to. And it's I want to be independent. I'ma still do my thing, but I don't want it to have to give up all my monies. Can we build something? Can we go on vacation with my money, please? Please, I'll pay for the vacation. Yo, you ever been so petty as a woman? Like, I will pay if I could pay the light bill or I could pay a vacation. I'd rather pay 5 times the money for the vacation than the light bill. Forgive me, Paula. Okay. She says, I don't even want to do that. She says, I'll type. Yep, yep. She said, I want to type, pick up a pen, pick up the phone, do some emails. This is the right career for me. She says, hi, boo. Hey, boo. She says, no, I meant work hard and do labor jobs. Yeah, no, I don't want to do labor jobs. Those guys be making a lot of money on construction. Good luck. Like the only thing I would do construction wise is like if I was flipping the house, then I'm a paint. But child, let me tell you, it's not. Mm-mm. So, do women cheat better than men? That's the topic today. I know I got a little off. It's like we can do it better. It's like I know that's like saying I could be a better hoe. I don't want to be a better hoe. I don't want to be a hoe at all. But we can do it better. But it's like that's because we got this. Like so, and then that's why women do it better because they never get caught, right? They have to tell you, and some honest people will tell you too. I'm like, I'll tell you right to your face, bro. Today, you've been tripping. That's gangster, right? When you tell, she said, "Oh, that's the topic." Yeah, that's the topic. All right, let me show you the are women better than cheating? Here we go. That's why I couldn't see it because it's the same
Dog
joint.
eat dog world, and if you allow people to take advantage of you, they will. It's crazy because it seems obvious that the guys in the friend zone would probably be better long-term partners, but I guess women would rather make a bad guy good than to just be with a good guy.
Yo, that's some facts right there. But now we're switching to if you put a guy in the friend zone, it means you're not physically attracted to him. And he said you rather women rather make a bad guy good than take the good guy. Let me make sure I got that right.
They will. It's crazy because it seems obvious that the guys in the friend zone would probably be better long-term partners, but I guess women would rather make a bad guy good than to just be with a good guy.
Because the bad guy is fine. Hello. It's fine. And a lot of times with the bad guy, I'm starting to notice. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but I'm starting to notice like the bad guy has a lot of masculine energy. Okay, so if a good guy can display the masculine energy that a woman is looking for, she's gonna be hooked because she does never get treated right by the bad guy. The bad guy's always gonna be an a-hole. You know what I mean? But he's like, I'll protect you. I die for you, girl. Like, come on. Who not gonna say yes to that deal? Y'all don't know what the guy you don't know what the bad guy said. What they over here, they over here cussing your ex out, ready to fight, scaring people. You're like, yes, get him, tell him. Oh my god. Yeah. All right. I can't say it on camera. All right. Lalu says it takes a long time for a man to be more smarter than women. We are detail oriented. There's nothing like we see all the details. So the part about cheating that you have to get right is the details. When you tell the story, you got to remember it. So we have good memory because we can remember all the stuff you did those 5 years ago. Then add good memory and the details together, and that we want to get you back. That's a perfect storm for a woman to cheat on you. But that's just my opinion. What I gotta say. She said that is so funny that you said that. That is so funny. Okay, Elle says, she says, women still act the same. She said, I don't want any more bad guys. When you say women still act the same, what do you mean by that? All right. So wait, it's getting good. All right. I don't want any more bad guys. Okay, so I just explained that, Elle. You right on point today. Like before you came, I said, well, did I say this? I said the men are the wolf. Okay, men, that's what I thought about. Men are like wolves, okay? Some men are like wolves. They have the wolf side at least, right? They could be a real savage, okay? The good guys could be a savage too. Um, And then the women are like little sheeps, like, oh, like in fairy tale land, unless you get the girl that is with it. Like the girls that's with it these days, they will cheat on you, they'll take your money, they learned it in a rap song. I don't know. Right. But they got game and they'll play you. But regular girls, they're so innocent and they're innocent, but they're naive, and that's how they cheat because they didn't know they had it in them to cheat. But if you know yourself and you're self-aware and you know that you got a dark side, those girls will be more faithful because they know that they can the temptation can get real, and they're going to keep themselves away from certain kind of people. Everybody know that there's a certain kind of guy you can't be around. That guy, that guy. That's the guy in your mind. They ask this question. It's like when a girl first sees a guy, she knows effable. Like she knows she would have sex with him, right? So girls don't watch this, but she knows that off the bat. So when you're in the friend zone, she been done judged you. She's not like, oh my God, you have wooed me with your niceness. No, you're gonna woo her with masculinity. There's ways to go about getting out the friend zone, but I don't know. She really not that attracted to you. It's going to be hard because women they think that they have to be attracted to their man. All right, some guys are in wolves and sheep clothing. He said these men be more ladylike than us. I trying to stay away. Yeah, have you ever had a guy that took too much longer for you than you to get ready? Oh my gosh, that should be illegal. Ah, 10 stacks. All right, she said when they cheat. Oh, more ladylike when they cheat. Some women still act the same when they cheat. Ooh, that's a good point. That's a good point. She said some women still act the same when they cheat. So, meaning women don't switch up their pattern, men do. We talked about that earlier too. You onto it, girl. All right. So the friend zone thing, y'all think he's right about this?
There is a single ounce of sipping in your pimping. Best believe she gonna take advantage of it. I do girl trips. I love my girlfriends, and I think you do everything on the trip, and whatever you do, you're supposed to keep it on the trip. That's you don't come back. So that's the don't. The don't is whatever y'all do, whatever you do. I saying does not apply to all women, but if the shoe fits, wear that bitch. I do girl trips. I love my girlfriends, and I think you do everything on the trip, and whatever you do, you're supposed to keep it on the trip. You don't come back. So that's the don't. The don't is whatever y'all do, don't bring it back. I mean, don't tell. Right. You know, if you got a girlfriend that's going and she's married and she's flirting with other guys, let her do her thing. It's not your business. Mm-hmm. Don't you go running and telling everybody, oh my God, girl, she was talking to everybody and she knows she's married. Mm-hmm. No, the girls' trip, you're supposed to have an amazing, fun time. And what happens on the trip stays on the trip.
Do you see how they like indoctrinating? Like she's spreading the message. This is how you do it, girls. Even though some women have already kept to this code, the whole girls trip thing. So she's basically, without saying that women cheat on the trip, saying that they cheat on the trip. She's like, but don't kiss and tell. And what happens on a girls trip stays on a girls trip.
Can we go on vacation with my money, please? Please, I pay for the vacation. Yo, you ever been so petty as a woman? Like, I will pay.
That happens from time to time because I'm on multiple. All right. So, what y'all say? She says, da, 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 da. There we go. Yeah, women act the same when they cheat. So Lalu says, if you're watching on Instagram, now I know when a woman is cheating on me, unlike when I do not know and do not really believe or care, all in the name of true love. Can y'all explain to me the point of when men don't care? Men don't care in the name of true love. Do you think that women say that? Like, because I feel like men will say that though. They're like, if I really love her, I don't care if she's cheating on me. I was like, ooh. I mean, it hurts them. I don't know about that one. But I think women may or may not do it. I just hope. Cause I feel like men say that it's true love, but at the end of the day, you're gonna get tired of it. Yeah, you're gonna get tired of that. I know when a woman is cheating without she her being caught. A movement tells. Yep. He said a movement. We, I don't even want to. I'm scared to ask what kind of movement and where's this movement. Anyway, her pattern is broken. If you're paying attention, they give it away, but you got to pay attention. And you can't be accusing girls that don't cheat on you or cheating on you. He says the spirit helps us in our weakness. I know 10 stacks. He says Romans 8 verse 26. That's why I said whatever is in the dark comes to the light, because the Holy Spirit will let me know what's up. I'm a know. Even if I don't want to know, I'm a know. Because I asked to know. All right. So let's go back to this one.
Don't worry about my bonnet. I'm about to go to bed. That's why I got my bonnet on. My business. But ladies, y'all gonna quit playing with me. When I said when you get into a relationship, that girls trip and girls night out shit, you gotta dead that.
So guys, what do y'all think about girls trips? What do you think about girls trips and girls night out when you're in a relationship? I don't know, cause I'm like, well, how do guys go out all the time and girls go like why do every time the girls got to get together, it got to be cheating and all of that stuff? I mean, I get it from that point of view, but I'm the first one to be like, put my finger up like it's church. Y'all gonna wear it? Yeah, like still going to clubs in a relationship and all of that. Um, that's where it kind of crosses the line, because like I said, if women in my mind, we are naive. The reason why I say women are naive is because when I was looking at a panel, every woman on the panel said it's okay to go to a guy's house and not expect to have sex with him, and every guy on the panel was like, no, hell no, we haven't sex. If I invite you over my house, we have sex. So at that point, I'm like, there's nothing you can tell me. We are not doing this on purpose. Okay, we are naive. So I was like, damn it. I was trying to hold out for us. I was trying to hold out for us sisters. I was like, the evidence is proven. Because I'm like, and nothing we do is on purpose. Have you ever done something by accident and then you get mad when a person do it back to you, but like, but you did it on purpose. But you did it on purpose. And that's why cheating back, why after he cheats on you, you did it on purpose. Well, he did it on purpose too. Well, anyway, that's a mess. So he said it pays when paying attention in a relationship. Yeah. I mean, but you have to have trust too. So my thing is give the trust, see what that person does with the trust. But if you like grilling somebody, you can also push somebody to cheat. If they just like, well, I should have cheated because you accuse me every single day of cheating. And some men like to make women feel guilty for them looking nice, or like, oh, you just want attention. Or like, bro, I was like looking nice before I met you. You think I'm gonna stop? You think I'm gonna look like a whole runaway slave? No. I don't know where we get these terms from. It wasn't me. I didn't make it up.
Y'all don't know exactly why. Y'all be trying to play this little sweet innocent role, like don't nothing happen. Oh, we just hanging out with our girls. Y'all know damn well we be on straight bullshit on them damn girls trips, but y'all try to keep it hush hush from the men so that they don't know, so they think that don't nothing happen. But bitch, I'm telling, because we need to do better. So my statement stands. When your single friends is going girls night out, girls trip, all that
Sorry,
shit, keep your
Facebook.
ass at the house.
Leave it at the house,
relationship. Brunch and mimosas.
You want girls' nights, or you want a man in your life that's going to stay faithful? Because that could push him too to be like, oh, she gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, and y'all can be competing. Episode 123 or 4, okay, competing in a relationship. Y'all are competing. I'm going out with my boys. I'm going out with my girls. Then y'all both cheating on each other. Because what are you going for? It's not like you being wearing a skirt down to your ankles. You're gonna get attention.
Shopping, mani pedis, shit like that. That is your time to shine with your single friends. All that other shit, girl, just stay home.
ISO says, what's good? Hey, do you think women are better at cheating? ISO? ISO sick. What's the first name? Yep, so ISO sick. Do you think women are better at cheating? So this young lady is saying that when you get into a relationship as a woman, stay home. And I know how it sounds. It's like, oh, you don't want me to have no fun. But baby, you said you was tired of being lonely. So baby boy, put it on me. You said that. You said you wanted a relationship. You said you wanted a man. If your man don't feel comfortable with you going out with your friends because y'all up to no good, well, look, it happens on both sides. Single friends tend to push you to do the things you ain't supposed to do. It's okay, girl. It's all right. They not thinking about your heart. They not thinking about your kids. They just co-signing your bad side. Okay, like I told you, we all have this shadow self, right? That's the dark side of yourself. He says way better. It's facts. I told them that cheating is child's play. Being faithful is the new hard, right? Being faithful is hard. Cheating is not hard. Not getting caught is not hard, right? Because can't nobody tell. Well, they might find out way later. Being faithful is harder. So if you're going for the harder, go with being faithful, okay? Because it's really not worth it to say, I want to be with just you, but then I'm going to be with him and him and him and him. And with men, you hurt their pride because now other guys can brag. I try to tell the women, y'all. Oh, Jesus. Can y'all help me with this? I try to tell the women, stop dating your ex's friends, your ex's co-workers, your ex's whatever. If they in the same circle, stay away because you don't want them swapping stories about you. Am I getting it right, fellas? Now you got him. They like, now he's no longer with you. And if you wanted him to ever want you back, he ain't gonna want you back no more because he's like, I thought you was a good girl. I can't believe this. This is crazy. They could do whatever they do. I told you when I started this, I said men are the most hypocritical, judgmental people that we want to still have in our life. They will do all their dirt and be like, but woman, you must be pure. Woman, you must be pure. Gerald says 100. Hey, what's up, Gerald? You must be a virgin. Okay, you're not a virgin. Okay, you must keep it on one hand. Okay, you can't. Okay, you must keep it on two. But I'm gonna stick to the 100 girls to 500 that I've been banging, right? This is how men are. They gonna judge you. They gonna judge you, sis. You think you winning? You doing all that dirt between 20 and 30, and then you look up and be like, "Damn, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 M's in my bank account." Right? It's not M's in your bank account. It's K's. It's kids. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 K's in your bank account, right? Because you was busy in your 20s. Now in your 30s, like, well, who's ready to marry me? And the guy's like, what you was doing, sis? With all them kids? You're like, but you was doing the same thing. I don't care. I'm not the one that's asking to be married. You are. Oh, damn. Why y'all gotta do me like that? Judgmental and critical and hypocritical. But we love them though. We love y'all guys. And if y'all can, he's already admitted for all the guys that y'all, this is how y'all are. Y'all love to see some booty, but don't let your girl put her butt on the gram. No, 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 not his wife, not his girl, not his baby, not my baby, right? So then, therefore, the girls that do it, you're doing it for all to see and display. And the little side, listen, don't judge me. All right. Lost in love and paying less attention is ridiculous. All right, so Tim Stack says that's why God cursed the woman Eve. The cursed the woman because Eve was the main one who made Adam eat the fruit. Y'all want to go here? L, double standards like a mug, like a mofo. Double standards. But guess what? We got double standards too. So it's not fair, but it's fair. Because when we start talking about height and money, oh baby, we winning again. We talking about this womb right here. I told the girl, I said, baby, men control access to relationships and marriage. They have the final say, the first and last word, right? Because they say they got the ring, they propose, they decide if y'all official or not. Not you. You can't do it, boo. However, we decide, not Roe versus Wade, about to change all that, but we decide if we having his baby or not, if we putting him on child support or not. We decide a couple things ourselves. So there's a lot of things we decide. We decide when we call the cops to put his life in danger, if unnecessarily. Sometimes, come on, somebody, we decide a lot. So it's both ways. It's both ways. L says yes. Right, double standards. So there's double standards too. We decide like, no, you don't make enough money for me. We decide that. You decide if they can approach you or not, whether they can call you, whether they can enter your body. You decide that. So let them have their roles and we have ours. And that's that. You didn't take it seriously. You are not vetting these guys like you should. They're doing their damn job. I was like, you watching how many times I'm watching how many times you go in the shower. You can watch how many times I clean the kitchen all you want to. Funky stuff. They're watching everything you do, sis. Oh, she won a ring, but she don't even clean the cook. She know how to work. But I gotta pay the bills. I'm confused. Anyways, I'm sorry. Let me stick to the subject. Players. Lalu says players. It appears some games are falling apart and the dark secrets are now out. Yes. Yes. And he says, y'all decide when your marriage is done. So you're right. We are walking away from the marriage. We are walking away from the marriage. And that's why they said we are holding back on the marriage part. If you're going to do all that. So both people got to act right. You just got to know what you control and what you don't control. So it's funny to me how women want to say, I don't need to be more feminine. I don't need to like back down. I don't need to not worry about how I talk to him. How you going to do that? And you want certain things. How you going to get what you want if you don't play the part? And don't even play the part and become the part. So you don't control that. How you going to force him to marry you, but you know you talk to him crazy. You know you disrespectful. You know you doing a whole bunch of stuff that you shouldn't do, or you're not doing things that he would want you to do. This is an agreement. When y'all together, it's an agreement. Y'all have to agree. I do my part. Y'all not, phone, you're not dying on me today. Mm-mm. I do my part. Sorry. And you do your part. Yep, we do decide when the marriage is done. We do decide. But are we doing all that we can to make it work? That's the question. Yep. Fruitful and multiply. But one thing I will say about women walking away from relationships, sometimes it's toxic. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it's not. It's, the guy is cheating, but the woman is on the record getting the strike for the divorce. She's the one that's filing for divorce, but nobody wrote in the books that he was cheating though. Nobody said that he put his, you know what I mean? There's certain things that guys do too. So that's the only part I don't like. All right, she says, L says some men need to call cops. Need the cops called on them. They are dangerous, but that's another conversation that we'll have in private later. Yes, absolutely. If you need to call the cops on him because your life is in danger, every man here will agree because they actually care that you should call the cops on them when they're actually being dangerous, right? But the point was, if they put a hole in the wall, they're not actually being dangerous, which I understand that now. But I didn't understand that before. You put a hole in the wall. I was like, I don't know what to do. You gonna hit me next? Really? You think I want to wait? You think I want to wait to see? What are you gonna hit next? So that's where it gets tricky being a woman. But at the same time, it's a lot of times we call the cops unnecessarily, and a lot of times the women need the cops called on them because they are hitting men. So we can go into it both ways, but men know that men are dangerous because that's why they got guns. For those guys, so those dangerous guys. It's up to us as women to say no more bad boys, no more dangerous women. Y'all getting no play, y'all getting nothing. Not touching, not hitting, not slapping, not nothing. The day the women do that, them guys gonna be less violent. They gonna be like, damn, I'm over here. I got the shakes. I got the shakes. When they get the shakes, they gonna learn to stop hitting women. That's what they gonna do. Or when they go to jail, one or the other. She said, "Come women too," but again, that some women too. But that's a conversation people not ready to have. Yep. Oh, actually, we had that conversation. Women hitting men. I am sorry. The way of the world now. People want now. People want something for nothing. Absolutely. Ten Stack says fruitful and multiply. Yep. Lalu says above all, cheating is dangerous. Yep. Ten Stack says I'm a married man. Okay, cool. That's what's up. Oh, I thought I charged the thing and I didn't even do it. My bad. I don't want to lose y'all Instagram. I don't want to lose your sweet love. All right, she says women want a good man but aren't good women. Thank you, L. L, I appreciate you today. That's all I'm trying to say. Be good women. If we are good women and they're not marrying us, then we can blame them again. But until we raise our standard, all they've been doing is lowering our standard, telling us have sex with whoever you want, like be sexually promiscuous, steal his credit card, run up his stuff, burn his clothes. This all we've been doing. We've been going down, down, down. I wish y'all could see it. No, you need to prop women up. You need to tell them that, girl, you amazing. No, sis, stop burning his clothes, stop scratching his car, stop busting the windows out of his car. Why that was the song? Why can't Love a Man be a song no more? But it got to be bust the windows out the car though, right? It's okay for us to act crazy. It's okay for us to be seen like that. But when the white girls have a song like, do they got a song like that? Oh no, just the black girls. Oh, all right. I'm just saying. Like, don't let them brainwash us. Elle says not a good fit. She said preach. She said right. She said yes. I said that too. Yeah, I didn't see the flip side. Yeah, I see it. At the end of the day, people only do what you let them. Well, no, people gonna do whatever the hell they want to do. You just let them do it. Yeah, you're right. You let them do whatever, and then you judge accordingly. Isn't that what men do to us? You let them do whatever they let us do whatever we want to do, and then they judge us accordingly. Oh, so you think I'm gonna stay with you after you did X, Y, and Z? Up, absolutely not. Absolutely not. So that way we back to winning. Because when like I told the girls in the chat, I said be seen like the best the one quote I would say I love the most is nothing says revenge like massive success. Massive success. You get healed, you get whole, you get into a loving relationships. They pissed. They mad. I know Future got to be mad. Right? Nothing like oh really? You looking finer? Come on. Anyway, yeah, men don't like when you level up on them. That's how you get them back. You don't have to cheat on them, sis. You really don't. All right, let's see what else she said. She giving up all the tea on the girls today.
Just stay home. It ain't worth it. Y'all go ahead and keep saying I'm capping and I'm a pick me and all that shit. Go ahead. But you know everything I'm saying is actual factual.
At this point, I don't even care if they call me a pick me. I don't care. One girl said, she said, you call me a pick me, but I'd rather be a pick me than a pass me. She said, you getting passed around, passed up, and passed over, sis. I said, it's one thing if you don't want to get married. Don't stop another woman from doing her thing to get her life back on track. You don't want to be married, just say it. But don't be calling people pick me's. Oh wow.
So keep playing with me if you want to. She's right again. Studies show that women are more likely to cheat during holidays, birthdays, and of course, girls' trips. Now take this with a grain of salt because I'm not really sure where I heard about this experiment, and I tried to look it up and I couldn't really find anything on it. But supposedly there was an experiment done where 2 kids were taken from a bad camp and sent to a camp full of good kids. They did this because they assumed the bad kids would change their behavior to fit in with the good kids. But by the end of the summer, it was absolute mayhem. Supposedly, they had more disciplinary reports than ever before. And I say that to say this. Make sure you know your girlfriend's friends because all it takes is one bad apple on their trip to Cancun. And next thing you know, 9 months later, your baby gonna come out with a full mustache. Shit that females.
I had a friend that when I had my doubtful moments, she's like, "Yeah, girl, you can cheat. It's okay. He ain't never going now." I said, and this is the last time I talked to her. I literally like, yeah, I don't keep friends that say stuff like that. That's crazy.
You're going to hate me for saying, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Part 3, y'all. I got my nails done, so I'm feeling myself. So part 3. So that saying, nice guys always finish last. I'm gonna be honest. There's some truth to that. I want you to really think about this. Have you ever had a girl sit there and tell you how good of a guy you are? You're just so perfect. Any girl would be lucky to have you. Like, have you ever had a girl give you that little speech? Like, y'all know what I'm talking about. Have you ever sat back and wondered, like, okay, if I'm so perfect, then why don't you be with me? Right. I'm such a nice guy, and girls would be so lucky to have me. So why don't you be lucky? Like, be lucky and you have me. One thing that it could be, not all the time, but it could be this: you're too nice. And I know that is such a fucked up thing to say, because you're like, how the fuck can you be too nice? Like, how is that a thing? But females, we have this thing, and it's not right. I'll be the first to say it's not right. It's so fucked up. But we have this thing where if you are too nice, if you have no masculine energy to you at all, if you're just too nice, it's cringy. No, you're gonna get stepped on. It's one of the biggest.
What do y'all think about that? Oh my gosh. If you think being too nice to a woman creeps her out, being too nice to a woman creeps her out, being too nice to a woman kind of disqualifies you, that's crazy. I'm laughing like because I was like, yeah, I kind of said that. She has a point. Like the guy that doesn't have a backbone, too nice. Like, we would love a masculine man, like I said, a masculine man with a gentle touch. Okay. The reason why they keep going for the bad boy is because he's way more masculine than regular dudes. I'm just being honest.
Turn-offs for women. Like, I don't give a fuck what she told you. I don't care what she.
Because women like being told what to do. Women like being told what to do. They do. Unless they're being in their masculine energy. If a fine man's like, hey, yo, go put this over there, and sit down and wait for me. I'm about to come outside. We about to go out on a date. Yes, me. Yes, sir. She finds it attractive.
He says, I don't care. There's going to be females.
Not, please, baby, you kindly, like, I'm going to take you everywhere you want to go. No.
These comments saying, that's not true. Bitch, yes, the fuck it is. And you have
Sorry
done
for the
it.
cursing.
Don't lie and say you haven't. Why do you think girls always go after that guy who's kind of an asshole? Why do you think that's a thing? Why do you think that is? It's because he's more masculine than the nice guy. Even though we know the nice guy is better for us, we know he is. We crave that masculine.
That's when you're young and you've been hurt and you've been burned. This is the kind of stuff that you're attracted to because you're not a whole person. Because what happens with a nice guy, if you're not mature enough to appreciate a nice guy, then you are going to pass him up. You're going to disrespect him. You're going to emasculate him because you're hurt and you're not mature enough for him yet. That's why when they say they finish last, it's like you end up with a nice guy, hopefully, because you have grown up out of that immature behavior. And the nice guy's not, he's grown up and grown into his masculinity. It really is a thing of just a man growing into his masculinity and a woman growing into her femininity. That's why I keep going right back to that every time.
Energy, we crave it. It's like how you're supposed to eat healthy. Like, that you should have a salad. Yeah. But that double bacon cheeseburger just be hitting so different. It's the same type of.
It's the arm movements for me though. She look like this. Look at her arm is moving.
Cheeseburger just be hitting so different. It's the same type of concept.
I'm done.
When it comes to nice guys and the assholes. And yes, I know men are not food. Don't be coming for me in the comments. I'm not saying that men are food.
I'm gonna finish this video.
I'm just giving you an example so that you can understand it a little bit better. Don't take it to heart. Don't be getting all in your feelings in the comments. Chill out. I also know that what I'm saying does not apply to everybody. We're literally 4-0 at this point. This is an easy 40 ball. If you watch this this channel for the past month, we've probably already talked about all these topics, so we should already know all of these. If you're an agreeable, weak man, women will take advantage of you and eat you alive. And it's funny because if you ask women...
So this is when I think, all right, remember how the part where I said, like, women feel like men are they take advantage of, women feel like men take advantage of them. But then you have men that says, no, women are taking advantage of us. This is where you get that other side of it, because women they are using him to get this done and get that done. And they are playing the game that she don't want to be with him, but she's expecting him to do this for me and to do that for me, right? And then the guy gets burnt. He's invested into her. He spent money. He spent time. He spent energy. And then she goes with somebody. I didn't do it. Listen, it wasn't me. But every single time, they're like, "You gonna go with this guy?" I'm like, I can imagine those guys like, "You gonna go with that guy? He didn't do what I did for you."
For advice on how to get a woman, they'll give you advice that makes you easier to be taken advantage of by another woman.
Now, I don't. I try not. I tell men to, protect themselves. Don't be so like like put that masculine like energy to work, because if you are too sweet to women, that you're operating your feminine side and you're not pulling her to you, you are pushing her away. So yeah, I'm not the one that's going to be manipulating and saying you just got to be nice to women. Oh my God, you just be no. I tell them, I'm like, listen, you need her to get on your program, or you need to drop her, and that's that.
They'll say looks don't matter. We know that ain't true. They'll say you just gotta be nice. We know that ain't true. They'll say you just gotta be consistent. Then they'll call you thirsty. We know that ain't true. Really, women just want a challenge. All throughout their lives, they're being pandered to, being told they're right, given free things. They just want a challenge. And when you're a nice guy, you don't challenge them to be better.
Guys, I'm really not trying to agree. Most of the time, I don't want to agree, but you got to think about the general masses. I can't think about a few here, a few there. I got to think about people in general. In general, this is so true. We want a challenge. We want somebody to make us better. I used to think, well, men want a woman that they will say yes to them. No, real men, they want you to check them on their stuff. They want to be a better man. If you're always acquiescing him, or everything's always a good idea, you don't tell them like about that, I don't know, they're going to appreciate that they get another perspective if they're not a egotistical maniac. Yeah.
When you're a guy that has standards, you challenge them to be better, and that's really what women want. They want to live up to the standards of a man they admire.
That's following leadership.
If she's a woman that doesn't want to live up to the standards that you have as a man, you probably don't want to be with her anyway.
That's true.
Till next time.
That's not going to work. That's going to be a bad match. All right, guys. So let me check. Anything else? Listen, how did you guys like the topic today? Women are better at cheating than men, but remember, women, it's a zero-sum game. When you just losing, it's a lose-lose. If you're trying to be a better cheater, we had to talk about it, but that doesn't mean we're promoting. We're not promoting you cheat. We're promoting your behind to leave. Okay. Thank you so much for watching us. I just want to thank everybody for participating. I bless your family. I bless your children, your relationship. Thank you for watching Ruth and Relationship. Ruth and Relationship. Tell me, can you handle it? It's the Ruth and Relationship Show. Bye. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube. The channel is called Ruth Marquise, Marquis. I will leave it in all of the chats. I need subscribers. So tell your friends. Tell 5 of your friends to subscribe for me, please. Thank you so much and have a good day. Bye. We're going 4,000.